Hello guys, this is FFTCG here, and today I want to build a new deck, just trying something out. Very surprised about the fire card from Opus 8, the Vivi card, who has a lot of synergies with Final Fantasy 9 characters, and you can deal a lot of damage. Also in the Final Fantasy trading card game, there are a lot of bounce cards uh, for your forwards. So I just trying out to build a new deck. So just doing a video here now to build something around Final Fantasy 9 to deal so much damage with the control of 7 or more category 9 characters. So you have the backups, uh, which can be a maximum of 4 or 5 Final Fantasy 9 characters, monsters, and of course forwards. Um, so just trying out what is here maybe possible. So first I gonna look at the Final Fantasy 9 cards. So probably I just prefer the Water Fire combo because they are the most Final Fantasy 9 cards. Um, so let's check it. Possibly I would check first some backups. Okay, we have maybe here some interesting here from Final Fantasy 9. So let's build up first maybe some Final Fantasy 9 cards. Some Black Waltz 2. We don't need Vivi, we have also the Vivi forward. This is probably a good card to draw the right cards, to put the good cards in our hand. We can place any number of cards from your hand at the bottom of the deck and same draw cards. So I guess it's also 2 CP, so you can build with maybe 2 or maybe 3 backups. So let's check with Icos, choose 4 summons. Not good enough. Ico, when Ico enters the field, we may search for one category 9 forward and add it to your hand. So searcher is always good. Always the free drop. Yeah, definitely pick Ico here. We get also Steiner with 5 CP X burst. Or you can search for a category 9 character, add it to a hand, and if we control a category 9 character other than Steiner, Steiner gains 1k power, so 7,000, maybe 8,000 if we play. Oh, we can also play with Waka for water forwards. It's also EX burst, so we can search. So search when it comes in the field, or maybe an X burst. So I guess we need 2 or maybe 3 Steiner. Possibly 3. But maybe later we gonna change that. Mark. When Mark enters the field, if we control Ico, draw 1 card. Oh, so that's also very good. Return to its owner's hand. Oh, we can choose. Choose 1 forward. Oh, that's not bad. So we can something bounce back, right? Something for our Vivi maybe. Something enemies. Oh no, choose 1 forward. So our own forward should be. But you can also pick 1 mark. It's definitely a good card. It's also Final Fantasy 9. So we can place more Final Fantasy 9 characters. What's this? Nah, not really. Amaranth? Nah, we just kill our own forwards. This might be good. It's also like the Black Wards 2. 3k damage plus 1k damage for each card in opponent's hand. 4000 damage and 1k more. Yeah, maybe 2? What are you gonna else here? Steiner. Oh, yeah. Was picked very often. And I hate this card. I don't play much water, only with some tools, with online tools, water decks. But in tournaments, I hate this Steiner so much because of the dull one active water forward. Other than Steiner, you can pump it up like like hell. If you received 3 points of damage, yeah, you can also draw a card, and that's a big benefit. Maybe 2 or 3. Possibly 2. So Bran. That can help. So EX burst, we can search for standard unit. Add it to your hand. It's also Final Fantasy 9. Possibly, I would say 2. It's better than Ico. Because it can also EX burst. And we can search for standard units. So possibly for a lot of water standard units, if you know what I mean. There's the Viking Layla draws cards like hell and something else. Beatrix. If he controls Steiner, Beatrix gains 1k power and doesn't receive any damage. Yeah. That's also a good card for just a free drop. And when she attacks, opponents forwards lose 1k power until end of turn. Yeah, it's a very good card. Possibly, but only we need maybe 2 just for the 4 and the 5 drops Steiner. Arna, Ozma, we needed. That's a Final Fantasy 9 monster, so it counts as a character. But the effect is mostly not good. Aiko, if you have a caster summon this turn, such one wants some, nah. Such is here definitely better than, yeah. What do you get here? Oh, it's that, just that Amaranth. I guess this is so bad. I also rate this card for standard like not good. The thing is EX burst, if it's EX burst it's very good, but if Amaranth don't EX burst, I don't think this is a good card. For just 7 crystal points for just break a monster, maybe I hope there are some useful monsters. 7k damage? Alexander. Return to its owner's hand. Oh, it's no only opponent, so no, we want only bounce our Vivi back. No, we don't need this Ico. What's with Garnet? Garnet is not that bad. Queena. Nah. some other monsters. Nah, that doesn't help the Veil Zombie. Also, the multi-gamma doesn't fit right here. So... Oh. Hmm. Zidane can be interesting. We get more cards, right? And we can also play with the Lightning Zidane. There's also Lightning Zidane, so we can easily play the special effects if we play mostly with water cards. At the end of turn, lose 2000 power for each card in your... yeah. And probably gun it 2 times. Yeah. Do we need this Steiner? When Steiner or Category 9 character enters the field, activate... Wow. Well, that bounced a lot. But... the thing is the effect is... yeah. Just reduce 1000 power and gain 1000 power. I don't think this is strong, but it can be. But would I fit out one of these 2 Steiners? I think this is maybe the worst one. So Final Fantasy 9. So let's check also with Light and Dark. I forget that. Yeah, this is down here. We control Category 9 forward. The cost for playing Zidane on the field is reduced by 1. When Zidane enters the field, draw 1 card. Opponent discard 1 card. Activate all Category 9 characters. Huh. So activate just everything. Not so much backups. We can maybe activate just 3 backups and probably 2 other forwards. Maybe some monster. We can also look. There wasn't any good monsters here. Oh. Medine is a Final Fantasy 9 card. Well, that can be interesting. Is Steiner about search for Category 9 character, so not card? Just search for a character. Just search for forward. Yeah. I thought about Medine. Because if we play Medine, we deal 9k damage to all forwards. And only our forwards gets less because of Garnet. Reduce the damage by 5k. Well, that can be an interesting finisher. Finisher or maybe reset. Okay. So you can pick Sedan. Probably 2 times. So that's probably it with Final Fantasy 9 cards. So yeah. That's probably it. All the Final Fantasy 9. Okay. So we get around 17 forwards and around 7 backups. So we get half of the deck with Final Fantasy 9 cards. Well, that's okay. Doesn't sound bad. What we else have here? Yeah, it was with the brand standard unit. So we can just search for standard unit. Let's do this. Well, okay. Click just Final Fantasy 9. Okay. Okay, it's just for forward, yeah. Of course. No. I would probably prefer the Viking to just get draw advantage. Forwards are not very useful here. Nah, not really. It's just for Earth, yeah. Can maybe combine this ninja, but it's not good enough. But there's also who was it? Layla, right? This one. Yeah, the chibi one. Where we can choose one card Viking of cost 3 or less and breaks on, play it onto the field. To just draw more cards. To play the backups and Final Fantasy 9 characters as soon as possible. And as fast as possible. But what about monsters? Let's take a look here. Get something like Goblin with haste. Not help very much. But probably we go more to water than fire. Water cards are also more stronger than the fire cards. Yeah. We have here a new one, the lava spider, golem. No, like, is this good enough? Nah. Oh wait, this can be good. Discard Sahagin, choose one forward of cost 1, return it to its owner's hand. You can only use this ability if Sahagin is only in your hand. Well, we know what costs 1. Okay, doesn't sound that bad. Can maybe also... the bomb's not good enough. Well, that triggered is very good. Also the activate and plus 1k power. That's also good. Can activate also that for Steiner. Yeah. Also it's very good for Zidane if we get more cards with Viking and Layla. So let's look maybe into the summons. Maybe we can play Kuchu Lane. Oh, wait. Choose up one forward of cost 2 or less in your break zone, play it onto the field, do 2k damage to all the forward opponent controls. So we can, if we have 4 or more category 9 characters, we deal 7k damage plus the Phoenix. So 9k damage, we kill mostly everything. That can be good. Oh, with water we can also pick Waka. Just for buffing. 2 times or 3 times. Possibly 3 times. So we get 10 backups now. So let's look again to the summons. So there's something like Leviathan we can pick. There's also Bismarck. Choose one character you control, return it to its owner's hand. Bismarck can be very good here. You can have the power, you can bounce something back. We can also bounce backups back. Are they good enough? Yeah, mostly a searcher, or we can draw cards. What is that? Choose one for it. If it costs equal to or less of the number of cards in your hand, return it to its owner's hand. So Bismarck is definitely better than that. With the new one. There's also the new Leviathan. Choose one forward on the each of for each water character. That's also good. Huh. So we'll probably pick 2 of the Leviathans and maybe 1 Bismarck. So we get something with Axe Burst. We also have so much water forwards. Bismarck can be maybe a good toolbox. But we don't need a first effect. We choose one monster return to its owner's hand. Half its power. Yeah, we definitely can use the second effect with the choose one character we control, return it to its owner's hand. It's very good for Vivi. Can use the Leviathan for losing power. It's the same effect than the third effect, maybe around the Bismarck. So it's maybe 4k or 5k power, and this is probably also 4 or 5k power, but with the X burst. Yeah. I think that's okay. 1, 2, 3. So 6 summons. I think that might be it. Yeah. You play maybe more of Black Waltz. So around 43 cards. We need a lot of backups. So let's look into the backups section. It's also here. We can pick maybe... Minwu is not strong enough. I mean, it's a good protection card, but there's so much removal with archers, hackathon, and many opponent cards deals more damage than the most power of that card, so I don't think that Minwheel can help here. Sure. Yuna can be good here. Cast your water summon is reduced by 1. It cannot become 0. Well, it's not that bad. It's also 2 CP backup. So, good start backup. You also don't have any Yuna cards. Can pick maybe 3-time Yuna. Nah. We can maybe play with third Artemikion. We probably need a third black waltz here. We have so less. That's mostly mono water, but with a bit of splash. So, oh wait. Not that card, but what's with this card? May search for one fire summon of cost 4 or less and cast it without paying the cost. Wow, we can play here maybe a big trigger. Search for one fire summon of cost 4 or less and cast it without paying the cost. So we play this card, get the Phoenix, and play Vivi onto the field. Well, that's maybe a big comp. What's with Lulu? Not good enough, no, mostly with Bustand. Pick cards. Nah, Luna Frey is not good in this setup. Huh. Tharden? No. I think it's not that bad. Play one of maybe better for the splash if you play with 2 cards. 49 cards. Oh, we are also at 17 backups. Not that bad. But what we need is a good high drop here. A good high drop. Maybe a good forward high drop. So let's check. Something with 5 or maybe something higher. Ugh. Nah. And maybe the Cloud of Darkness. Choose one forward opponent control. Lose 2,000 power for each forward you control on the end of turn. Well, it's not that bad. Also with Vivi, you can combine it. You have also that low guys. 1,000 power for each forward you control. Cloud of Darkness is every time good. It's not good for removal. Maybe Cecil can be good here. Don't receive any damage from summon or abilities, so we can protect maybe or just buff cards here. Cecil can be maybe a good card. Can protect. It's double protect with Steiner, but we can protect Zidane, we can protect Garnet, and reduce damage by 5k with the summons. But it's mostly... I don't think we need... Nah, we don't need Cecil. Imeric. Other than Imeric, it can be a good card, but I think Imeric is just too aggressive. We play here with much of control. Agrias, we control 7 normal characters. Not sure if Agrias here the right card, but we can also pick maybe Agrias. Oh yeah, also at 51 cards. Oh, what else in water? Water is... so we don't need probably anything of these cards. Nah. Ooh. Ow. Cagnasso. For every 2 water characters. Well, the splash destroys it a little bit. For every 2 water characters. But there's also the new card. Here. The call. Choose up to 2 forwards opponent controls. They lose 1k power for each water backup you control until end of turn. All water forwards you control gain 1k power until end of turn. Well, that's good, yeah. I knew there's something missing. Inwu is not strong with the setup. Rafia. For 5. Bounce back for 5. No. Well, I guess that's maybe it. So 52 cards. So we can cut... I think the backups are okay. So you can decide between 2 or 3 Artemikion and 2 or 3 Yunas. I guess 2 Yunas is better than 2 Arties. It's also Final Fantasy 9, so you get a higher chance also because you get 1 more card of Final Fantasy 9 in the pool. But you can decide between 2 or 3 Arties and 2 or 3 Yunas. Black Waltz, okay. Final Fantasy 9, yeah, 3 times, that's okay. Brain, yeah. 2 times, Ico, yeah, that's okay. Mark, yeah. Can also maybe pick 2 Icos. Maybe 2 Icos is also okay. Waka. Yeah, that's okay. And Cartuna, yeah, just for the free Phoenix to get Vivi back. Yeah, just super restore and dealing 3k damage with Phoenix, and with the if we get the 7k damage with Vivi, it's just dealing 2k 10k damage to one target and 3k damage to other targets. Yeah. Saigin? Yeah. Bouncing back for just discard and not even playing this card. Wow. So we can just discard this card, and it's mostly... Well, nah. Do we really need them, Bismarck? I'm not sure. Can play maybe. Let's look into the summons again. It's okay. It's okay. So we can decide if we need something more bounce back. And we can play also the third effect. Yeah, that's okay. Summons, yeah, just these 6 summons are good in the pool. Okay, forwards, 26. Vivi, yeah. Garnet, yeah. Zidane, yeah. Beatrix, yeah. Viking, yes. Vivi. Oh, well, we played the Black Wards on the top of 3. We can maybe just 1 Vivi. We also don't play Vivi very often. Can maybe just the Gale just dealing 7k damage to all forwards. Yeah, Vivi can die maybe herself and you can play Phoenix after that, but mostly you play with this Opus 8 Vivi. Zidane, yeah, 2 times. Layla, yeah, just getting more drawback. Nicole, I guess we can maybe play with 2 Laylas and 2 Nicoles, 2 Steiner, Cloud of Darkness, 3 Steiner, so... Oh. Yeah. And yeah, let us just pirate. We can search Viking with Brain, or we can get Vikings back with... Yeah, I think that's okay. That's 1 card too much, so we need to cut here. I thought about, what about 2 Vikings? We also have 2 Laylas. I think the Nicole's too strong, but we also have the Steiner, Beatrix, a Cloud of Darkness 2. 1 forward of cost 2 or less and it breaks on play it onto the field. We can also play Garnet with the Phoenix. So, also Zidane. I think we can cut maybe to 1 Garnet. So we can also get the Phoenix back. With the Phoenix we can get the Garnet back. Yeah, 50 cards. So that's probably it. That's the Final Fantasy 9 deck. Yeah, we can maybe submit this. Yeah. You can also decide if you play with 3 Laylas. But I'm not sure what to cut here. Maybe we can cut just maybe 1 white. Yeah, nah. The drawback's just too good. But 2 Laylas are just fine. Yeah. It's just fine. Summons are totally okay. Can also maybe play with 3 Leviathans and that combo, but I think I want the versatility of the Bismarck here. I think it's good in this combination. Yeah, you can also decide if you want to play 2 or 3 Artemikion and if you want to play 2 or 3 Nas, but because of the Final Fantasy 9 theme, I would play 3 Arties. So just pull it out. Yeah. Thought also about second Ico, so I think that's it. We can definitely play this deck, and if you want to try it out, you can just try it out online, give me your feedback. And also, do you want more decks like this? Something like a theme? Tell me in the comments. So, hope you enjoy and see you next time.